Hi guys, so I'm back with another recipe for the stop plan, and we in day 2 of the stop plan. And for lunch we're going to make sirloin steak salad with papaya vinaigrette. I forgot to take out my papaya, so I'm not gonna make a papaya vinaigrette, but I will make some kind of vinaigrette. What we need for the salad is 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. I'm not going to use oregano. I'm going to use rosemary leaves because that's what I like when I cook steak for my husband, and he also likes it very much. Half a teaspoon of sea salt, 4 ounces of sirloin steak. I am just going to use 3 ounces because the recipe is for 2 people. 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 4 cups of torn romaine lettuce. I'm using 2 cups of iceberg lettuce that I just chopped. There you have it. And then my vinaigrette, I will come back to you and explain how I'm making my vinaigrette. So what she wants us to do, she wants us to combine the dry ingredients like your oregano and your cumin and your salt together and then season the steak with it. I'm not going to combine it. I'm just going to sprinkle it over each side, the cumin and the salt. I'm not even sure if I should use cumin. I've never used cumin on a piece of steak. But let's see how it turns out, right? So let's start. First of all, I always put a little sprig. This is a short sprig of rosemary. I put it in the pan, in the oil there. And now I'm going to sprinkle my steak with salt on each side, just a little bit. And with cumin as well. All right. And so my sprig, my rosemary sprig, is now in the place of my oregano. In with your steak. And I will cook it for 2 minutes on each side, just to sear it. I don't like my steak to be dead, although it's already dead, but you know what I mean. I like my steak medium rare and not medium well. And while we're busy or waiting for that, let's make our vinaigrette. Now for our vinaigrette, I'm going to use lemon zest, the zest of 1 lemon, 2 teaspoons of coriander chopped. I'm going to turn it down to medium high for the next minute. I'm also going to use 1/8 teaspoon of mustard, yellow ground mustard. And then I'm going to use some olive oil, probably a tablespoon. So here's my vinaigrette. And something else that I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of maple syrup to that vinaigrette. What do you think? Should I? I think so. And I think my steak is done. I hope I did not overcook it. You're probably gonna rest your steak. I don't have the energy now. Perfect. So this is how I like my steak, medium rare. It's just a little bit rare, as you can see right in the center. You can see a small pink in the center. And this is how I like my steak. You can overcook your steak if you want to, and as you could see, basically sear it on the one side, cook it maybe for 2 minutes or so on high heat, and once you turn it around, you cook it also for 2 minutes, but then you turn your heat down. That's less than a teaspoon. Let's put our meat in. Let's see how our vinaigrette is going to do. It's a beautiful salad. Hopefully it tastes as beautiful as it looks. So this is our sirloin steak salad. Let's taste. Moment of truth. I think the flavors comes together quite well, but do not use the maple syrup because I can taste a little bit of sweetness there. And seeing that there's no lemon juice, it doesn't cancel the sweetness out, or it doesn't give you that savory taste that you would hope for. So I would say leave the maple syrup alone. Don't add maple syrup. So that's it for lunch. Soon I will come back to you with dinner. I already marinated my salmon, so that's going to be really, really easy and a very quick video. So on that note, let me come back to you with dinner shortly. Thank you for watching. Hi guys, so I'm back, and I'm back with dinner, and for dinner we are cooking maple glazed salmon and artichoke puree or puree. Now what do we need for maple glazed salmon? We need a 1/4 cup of simple vegetable broth, a 1/4 cup of pure maple syrup, 1 teaspoon of miso paste. I don't use miso because I cannot find miso. 1 teaspoon of grated orange zest, half a teaspoon of sea salt, and obviously your salmon fillets. So all of that you're going to mix together in a bowl and marinate it for 5 minutes. So your vegetable broth you need, your maple syrup, your orange zest, and your salt and your miso. If you can find miso, you mix them all together in one bowl and marinate your fillets for 5 minutes, or you can marinate it overnight as I did. After that, you just put it in your baking tray or pan and you put it in the oven and you cook it on 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Do not do that. The first time I did that, my salmon actually burned because I think it's a maple syrup that actually burned. The second time I just cooked it on 350 degrees Fahrenheit and my salmon actually came out beautifully. So let's put this in our pan and put it in the oven. I'm just scooping up some of the ingredients to put it on top. My oven is warmed up, so I will put it in there. And you basically bake it until the meat becomes flaky. Salmon cooks really quickly. I think in 10-15 minutes your salmon will be done. So around 7 minutes, check the skin down, of course. So check your skin and turn it around and then give it another few minutes to cook on the other side as well. And with that, you're going to serve it with mashed potatoes, which I'm making here. Just good old mashed potatoes. There's nothing fancy about the mashed potatoes. Apart from she asked you to use either red potatoes or russet potatoes. I cannot find that, so I just use simple white potatoes and make my mashed potatoes. For the puree, for the artichoke puree, you're going to need 1 can of artichoke bottoms, drained, half a cup of lactose-free milk, 1 tablespoon of unsalted grass-fed butter, and a half a teaspoon of sea salt. You're gonna combine the ingredients and then you cook it for 5 minutes over medium high. And after that, you transfer it to a blender or food processor and you just blend it. I'm not making the puree because I didn't get the artichoke from the store. I forgot to get it, so I'm not making puree. I think the fish and the mashed potatoes will be more than enough for us, so that's our dinner. So that's the end of day 2, lunch and dinner. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring you back. Yes, I'm going to bring you back because this is a start plan and it is the first 3 days. So I'm going to bring you back for a taste of our salmon with our mashed potatoes because, yeah, it's the beginning. So I'll bring you back to show you and to give you a taste of the salmon and the mashed potatoes. For now, I'll see you later. Thank you again for watching and thank you for your support. All right, guys, we're back with the final result of our, excuse me, glazed maple salmon. And we're gonna give it a taste and let you know what we think of it. So it came out really toasty, but we shall see what it tastes like in a moment. So for my husband, I'm serving it with mashed potatoes and with some roasted veggies for him, but for me just with mashed potatoes because that is what the diet requires for me. So let's see what it tastes like. Extra salt and pepper for you if you want. I think you're gonna need it for the fish because I forgot to add more on your fish. For your mash, I did add extra salt. How's the fish, in your opinion?
It's good. It's just, it's sweet, so I don't think.
Because of the maple.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's sweet, so I don't think I need any more salt.
I cannot taste the orange zest. Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe on the skin part.
Maybe, did you put it just on the skin part?
No, I marinated it in it. So top and bottom, but I'm surprised that I cannot taste the...
Yeah, it's not, there's a slight hint of it, but it's not like it's not like you can actually really taste the orange.
But you can get a hint of it.
Yeah.
All right, folks, there you have it. Excuse me. So this is the final product for the maple glazed salmon. It's a really, really easy recipe to make. And salmon is always tasty and very quick to cook, obviously. So try it out and let me know how yours came out. And also, if you got value out of the video, please like the video, subscribe, share it with friends and family. And once again, thank you so much for your support and for watching this video. Till next time. Thank you.